Hey up guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Jimmy and today we're going to be looking at the latest news from Adepticon. This is going to be part 1 of 2 because there was just so much announced and I want to keep the videos around about 10 to 15 minutes each. So yeah, without further ado, let's have a look at it. So the first thing to be announced was Forbidden Power. So Forbidden Power is a massive new expansion that kicks off the next thrilling chapter of Soul Wars. However you play, you will find something in this set that improves your games. Now, I'm not a big player of Age of Sigmar. To be fair, I'm looking at getting a new Demon Corn army to sort of like dip my toes in both 40k, which is my preferred game, and a little bit of Age of Sigmar as well. So will this pay dividends for me? I don't know. Is it a good jumping in point? Again, I'm not too sure. But for you Age of Sigmar players, then hopefully you are really looking forward to this. The fluff behind it seems to be Sigmar hid some special powers, hid them away from the Age of Myth. I'm guessing the Age of Myth is fantasy. Now the seals are breaking and the armies of the Grand Alliance seek to claim these spoils as their own. So yeah, it just seems to be ancient relics of a forgotten time. Again, I think this is just going to be a little nod to fantasy. Hopefully we'll see some sort of Bretonian ghosts or Tomb King ghosts, armies sort of thing. Yeah, there's not really much more to say about these. So that kind of does it for Forbidden Power. You're going to see a few new models, some more spells. If you want me to keep up to date with Forbidden Power, just leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to keep out for that news as well. Games Workshop mentioned that this year for Age of Sigmar, that every Grand Alliance will be receiving a new battle tome. And the next one to be released is the Fire Slayers. Well, let's just face it, naked angry dwarfs. So if you are into your naked angry dwarfs, then you'll be happy to know that this book is going to be out relatively shortly. I wouldn't be surprised if you see it on pre-order in the next couple of weeks. They say this book breathes new life to the Fire Slayers, offering a wide range of army compositions than ever before, from rampaging packs of magma droths to the seared lines of magma-spewed auric heathen guard. Yeah, again, if you're interested in Fire Slayers, then this is something you will be looking forward to. This will be something you'll be looking forward to. For me, I did play dwarves in fantasy. I kind of was gutted to see that they went down the Slayer route. I used to love Slayers, but seeing Fire Slayers, that doesn't really interest me all that much. But the new miniatures kind of look cool. So yeah, that'll do for the Fire Slayers. Next up we have Warhammer Underworlds Night Vaults. Again, I'm not a big player of Age of Sigmar. Underworlds is something I've not really paid attention to. When I've been down at Warhammer World, I have seen people playing these just on in Bugman's Bar. It has been something that I've kind of toyed the idea with, and this one, or this announcement, might get me. It's the Caradon Overlords, and they're getting their own little warband. Thundrix Profiteers is the warband for, yeah, the Overlords. It seems on the tabletop that these guys are going to be pretty cool, as they're able to shoot their foes from a distance whilst holding the objectives. Having not played Underworlds, I'm not too sure how holding objectives and whatnot works. So if these guys are able to shoot from a distance, then they're going to be give them an upper hand. And for me as a new player, probably going to start with these guys. It'd be just a nice starting point. Easy mode, if you will. Right, moving on. We have Warcry as the last announcement of this video, and I am looking forward to Warcry. The time has come to shed more light on the dark world of Warcry with our first proper look at the game's many warbands. And this surprised me because I guessed in my Gamma video that there was going to be like 6 warbands maybe from the icons that appeared. But it seems that they're going to offer up a lot more. But they've gone into detail for the Iron Golems, which I'm going to scroll through now. Hailing from the realm of metal, these warriors are renowned for their quality of smithing, believing themselves chosen by Archaon himself to forge arms and armour for the slaves to darkness. And I have to say, I thought these guys were originally going to be more corny with their red armour, but looking at them, it kind of makes sense. Them faring metal, seeing that like the whole bodies are more or less covered in metal, apart from their grey flesh. Yeah, I do have to say, I do like these miniatures. I do kind of like this warband as well. It might be a warband I'll pick up, especially if it is in the starter set. Warcry offers up the opportunities to explore chaos, not just as the bad guys, but as the living, breathing cultures, and allows us to look at facets of chaos rarely seen on the tabletop. The Iron Golems, for example, count not just as humans amongst their numbers, but Droudin and ogres. So not only do they have humans, they have dwarves and orcs, dwarves and ogres. But that's not all for Warcry. They've even shown off some of the fauna of chaos. Warcry reveals an assortment of chaos critters, including the new plastic furries and raptorexes, ill-tempered creatures capable of bisecting a man. Yeah, it says bisecting. I thought it'd be dissecting a man with a snap of their beaks. I have to say, I do love the I believe it is the furry model with its bat wings and its giant beard. Kind of looks like something from Gremlins, the movie. You know, the one that sprouts wings, I think in the second film. And then next up we have what I believe will be the Raptor Rex, and I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed with the detail in this miniature. Just kind of looks like a salamander duck with feathers. Unless this is the new furry model, then... Was this done by one of the Juni designers? It doesn't look incredible. I'm not saying I could do a better job. That's the last thing I'm saying. I'm just a little bit disappointed in the quality of miniatures that have been coming out recently. This one doesn't really hit the heights for me. Next, what they announced really did surprise me. We're just getting started. We've got more warbands and models to reveal to you yet. But then they say, what happens if you're unshakably loyal to Sigmar, or Nagash, or the sheer raw power of destruction? Well, good news, at launch 9, and this is what surprised me, 9 non-chaos factions will be available to play with rules of their own from launch, which I just can't believe. And then they've got this picture below saying, well, can you guess what they are? A few of them are the orc symbols. Yeah, it just bamboozles me that this is going to be a massive launch for him. Is this going to be the kill team of Sigmar? Or is it going to be the Necromunda of Sigmar? I think only time will tell. I am looking forward to Warcry. I really am. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait for it. Just bring it out now, Games Workshop. This might be definitely the thing to get me to Age of Sigmar. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's just been a very quick look at what they're going to be, what they've previewed at Adepticon. So if you made it towards the end of the video, again, 89ers, you know what to type down in the comments. Yeah, thanks for watching, and please hit like and subscribe, and goodbye. Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm Jimmy, and today we're going to be Adepticon.